Alright boys, today we're jumping into Age of History and we're going to be playing as Greece today. I think I've played as Athens before in the 1440 scenario, but never modern day Greece. So I wanted to switch it up, play modern day Greece, and just see what we can get accomplished today as Greece. I need to remember income taxation. I keep forgetting. We make that mistake and it does hurt us, but I think we'll roll with this today. Starting the game out, it looks like we're in 44th place, which is not actually that bad. We're actually making a lot more money than I remember this country makes at the start. So, I mean, we got a solid tech level starting out. All things considered, I mean, we're not gonna be that far behind to my knowledge. What is the top tech level? Can we beat Taiwan to get the top tech level real quick? And then after that, we can do whatever, I suppose. Actually, I kind of want to get to like a 70 tech level, something like that. We're at a 69 tech level. I think we're gonna go. Oh, we're at war. Who attacked us? We're at war with Iraq, and we're at war with Cameroon. Very interesting countries to be at war with. You know what? I think I'm gonna actually take over Iraq. I really do, because I don't think Iraq is gonna be that hard to take over. Just make sure we have the cash for it, though. Oh shit! Cameroon has just invaded our country. Nah, can we stop Cameroon? That is the question. We could try to take over Cameroon as well. That'd be interesting. I definitely think a war with Cameroon would not be in our favor, though. Alright, so we got 18,000 troops. I think we're going to need more than that, though, if we want to actually take over a place like Iraq or Cameroon. So I'm going to be building up a bit more of a military here until we're in like the negative cash. We're going to just end the war with Cameroon. There's no reason to be in that conflict. And then we're going to march the troops and probably just take over Iraq. The Greek invasion of Iraq. 40,000 troops to take over Iraq. I think that's definitely plenty enough. I don't know if actually we killed some Iraq troops. I don't know if they'll be able to actually land in our country. Ah! They actually did. They landed in our country. We have nobody left over here. Well, boys, this is interesting. And we're being attacked by Iran now. What the fuck is happening? Alright, well, end the war with Iran. We're gonna move some of the troops back over here to send like 3,000 of them back to the homeland. And then we'll start advancing the troops and hopefully take over Iraq. I don't know how we're gonna go about this. It'll be interesting. You know, this is very, very lopsided because now we're at war with Iran as well because Iran randomly decided to attack us. We're trying to get out of that conflict, but I mean, this has complicated a lot of things, so now being at war with Iran is not something I really planned for this. We should be able to kick Iran out of the conflict, though, if we just keep the pressure on them. First advances are going to be the ones that help us the most as we It's a very interesting conflict because, you know, if you would have told me that this war with Iran would have looked like this, I wouldn't have believed you. What if we can just end the Iran war for like something like that? We don't need a lot. We're just trying to get the upper hand here take over these provinces and get out of Iraq as quickly as possible, because this war, it's quite expensive. We're gonna try to take over the Iran capital, and then after that we're gonna just make some crazy advances all across this country. See what we can get accomplished, but you know, it's definitely interesting because our homeland is being taken over. We're at war with Iraq, obviously, and it's just kind of expensive. And they have broken our front lines, so a war with Iran is not exactly in our favor, because that would be very bad for us, I feel. If it's possible, I mean, we should just try to kick Iran out of the conflict for just that. How are they, do we have our troops going that way? Like, where are our troops at? Yeah, our Greek troops are going this way, but look at how many people Iraq have over here. What is happening? Alright, hey, we ended the conflict, though. We did end the conflict with with Iran. Which that's crazy to me, how expensive that fight was. This is the most interesting. Oh shit. Iraq attacked us from this northernmost part of the country. Yeah, we gotta make sure that Iraq doesn't have the ability to actually stop us. How are they still getting troops over here in Iraq? They don't have any provinces, to my knowledge. Iraq is just chilling over here in our homeland. I mean, it's kind of funny, though. We might be able to kick them out without having to spend too much money, though, so hopefully this all works out well. We can kick them out, and things should hopefully go back to normal for us. But it's looking like now we have to, you know, just send the troops this way. We're gonna have to send backup troops just in case. Now, if you would have told me that this would be the conflict that we're facing, I don't know if I'd believe you. Because we are fighting the most interesting war I think I've ever fought, where I've taken his whole country over and he's taken my entire country over, due to lack of planning. So basically, we've switched spots for the most part, and it is interesting. But I think we should be able to win. We get our country back. And now we have a 100% war score with Iraq. That was definitely the most interesting fight I think I've had in a very long time in this game. So definitely gonna just take what we can get from this war and kind of just run away. It's gonna take a very long time to rebuild this country, so that was kind of interesting. We're gonna have to keep some people here because I feel like the rebellions are gonna be inevitable. I don't think we can stop the protesters, so. Alright, so I'm gonna just build a gigantic military now. And do a little bit of trolling, as we used to say. We said it so long ago. We do a little bit of trolling. And somewhere along the way, I feel like less trolling has been going on lately in these videos, but we're going to be doing a little trolling today on Albania, a little bit of trolling on North Macedonia, and let's just see how this plays out for our country. As we know, as I've said many times, we do a little trolling. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, Albania has a lot larger military than I thought they did. They actually have managed to actually build a military here. Oh, and they stopped us. They actually did stop us, which I have not seen that happen in a very long time. Luckily, we do have money, lots of dollars. I am surprised they did build up quite the military here. Is it enough to stop me? Definitely not, but they tried. I'm gonna send these guys up here to finish the job. And Albania and North Macedonia have both capitulated to the great empire of Greece. And you know, why stop there? Why stop there? I think we're gonna do a little bit more trolling, actually. Is that gonna bring Moldova into the conflict? You know what, Moldova, they can't get to us, so fuck it. we'll just fucking attack anyway, why not? Obviously, this war is going to be probably pretty short-lived for this country. We might win this turn, actually. Yeah, we did, yeah. That's crazy. We actually did manage to win that war in like 2 turns. Taking over all of these countries that were, you know, just kind of chilling here. They were kind of chilling, doing nothing, but now they're a part of the Grand Greek Empire. Greater Greece has managed to become an empire rather quickly here. And Putin does not seem to be a fan of that, as Putin has taken over Ukraine, he's taken over, well, now he's taking over Azerbaijan, he's taken over a lot of countries, and we're not stronger than him. He is still stronger than us. He's actually the strongest in the world at the moment. And I don't think we could actually ally with anybody who's even remotely powerful here in Europe. We seem to be the only country that's actually somewhat of a powerful country here in this continent, so... I mean, Russia is definitely going to attack us at some point. Like, even China isn't that powerful. India's collapsed. Iran is doing whatever they're doing. I mean... I guess maybe Japan is kind of powerful, but there's a lot of weak countries over here. The USA is even not that strong. I mean... Lots of fairly weak countries. We're probably going to rise to 2nd place pretty quick here. Alright guys, so we found ourselves in another war, and it's kind of annoying actually. I didn't want to be in this war, but, you know, I mean, we randomly got attacked by this country. These provinces haven't even really developed yet, so I gotta kind of just build a little bit of a wall for the moment. You know, Croatia, they really attacked us at a time where I was just trying to build up my country, trying to be peaceful, but, you know, Croatia said no. Croatia's like, nah, I don't think you're gonna do that. Yeah, I mean, we'll just let Croatia do whatever they were planning to do right there. And after that, I mean, we're gonna fucking steamroll across this country. I think we're just gonna completely annex Croatia for this war crime. They've attacked us for no reason. And Croatia has been defeated. Shocker. Another country now joins the Greater Greek Empire. We could probably take over Slovenia if we really wanted to. Okay, so I think for the final conflict of this video, we're gonna just attack Russia and probably get into a pretty ugly war, to be honest. But the reason I'm gonna attack Russia right now is because they are actually extremely powerful, and you know, I don't know if that's a good thing for us. So, you know, just attack Russia, get them kicked out of this war, you know, quickly, and hopefully, you know, we can stop Russia. They are at war with other countries here. Maybe we'll pull in Russia's ally. Tell Palestine to declare war on the Russians. You know, just something like that to just distract them down there. Because this area I don't really want to fight them in. But I will be attacking them mainly here in Turkey. This is where most of their population centers actually are located. So a quick attack here in Turkey should cripple Russia and give us the advantage very quickly here. So obviously the first thing I want to do is just kind of cross the border, get to these big destinations quickly, and you know, start advancing against the Russians on all fronts that we can even, you know, think of. I definitely want to like stop them down here as well, because these are like occupied lands. So getting this like back in, you know, enemy control to attack Russia would be our ideal situation. So obviously this is going to be an expensive war, but definitely a war I believe that will be good in the long run. I need to get more ports up as well. We don't have enough ports, which was actually a mistake. We got to get some of these ports up so we can actually get the troops to where we need them. So we've made many landings now in Russian territory. Obviously taking over Istanbul is going to be a big accomplishment, taking over this city. I think Bursa is actually their largest populated city, so taking this over will be actually really huge for us. And then obviously down here is some very highly populated area that Russia controls, and you know, we can just kind of advance here, take those over, and do a little bit of trolling on Russia. I would also like to, you know, start another front, like maybe just go into Crimea. You know, maybe we'll do some other little fronts around Russia. Probably like march some troops up here. We'll definitely need more troops up at the top, so that'll be the plan for right now. Obviously, we've landed in Syria. We've taken over most of these pretty big population centers around here, and you know, slowly but surely Russia will capitulate to Greek forces. We are on the come up. I am noticing that the front lines are starting to stall a bit down here. We don't have a lot of people left. I'm gonna send this guy to actually reinforce that section of the front lines, because I feel like we're definitely, you know, not as well prepared in that southern front as we are in the northern front at the moment. Alright, so we made a landing now in Crimea, which is actually pretty big, because we can take this over relatively easily. And And obviously up here in the north, we can make some pretty large advances against Russia, and then make these 10,000 stacks really do some crazy damage to Russia. It doesn't even appear that Russia is going to try to defend their land, so I mean, we can kind of just do whatever we want at the moment. Russia has kind of capitulated on all fronts. They're not even really attempting to stop us, so I don't know if we have anything to fear. But then again, you know, Russia could randomly just backstack a lot of troops and start putting some pressure on us. I mean, that's most of Russia's population that we've just kind of stolen from them, so I think we're just going to end the war here and see what we can claim from Russia. I don't even think we lost many troops, if any, so this was actually an extremely easy conflict. Russia didn't even try to stop us on any fronts at all, so... Yeah, something like this, we'll just take it all over. And yeah, I mean, we're basically the strongest country in the game now. Top economy, top tech level. And while Russia does have a larger population, I believe that we could probably overtake it rather easily at this point, as Russia is still involved in multiple overseas conflicts. We've even freed Saudi Arabia for the most part to fight Russia back, and you know, according to the numbers, we're already above Russia now, so I don't know who's in first place. That would be interesting to see. Maybe China has reclaimed, but it's not saying. It says the Philippines is the strongest country, and that's mainly because of the economy that they control. But again, very easy, fun game. We've played as Greece. We came, we saw, we conquered, and thank you guys for watching, and peace.